The NeuroFitness Wellness Center will help you make your life better, healthier, happier, and more successful. We are the next dimension in wellness.
Hi, my name is Adam Chomos, co-owner and director of NeuroFitness Wellness Center. I hope everyone's enjoying the mild winter and ready for the Christmas season. I just wanted to take a few minutes tonight to talk about something within the fitness and nutrition industry that I think continues to be a problem. And that is specifically a lack of a meaningful, comprehensive, a true assessment of the body. Something to really show how the time, the money, and the effort that we've invested within our programs lead to change, lead to improvements within our body. And so when I'm talking about a lack of a meaningful assessment, what I'm really alluding to is the fact that all too often I think we rely quite heavily on what a scale indicates. We rely quite heavily on what that number says to really tell us whether or not we're succeeding or failing within our respective programs. What people fail to recognize is that when we do this sometimes, especially when that number doesn't coincide with that time and effort and money that we've committed, or when that number is something that we don't expect to see, that it can have a very negative impact on our motivation, as well as our desire to really adhere to our exercise and our nutrition programs. And so when NeuroFitness Wellness Center was born, Dami and I spent a long time really talking about this problem, but more importantly, how we could come up with a solution to it. And so we researched a number of cutting edge technologies, and we consulted with a number of experts within the health and wellness industry to really try to understand what individuals would find value in with respect to an assessment. And so fast forward to today, and we have created the NeuroFitness Wellness Center FitAssessment, a comprehensive and meaningful assessment of the body that provides a true story not only of how our bodies progress or have progressed throughout their programs, but also an indication as to what it all means and where do we go from here. So ultimately, how do we use this information to measure our current goals, but also to set possibly new, attainable but challenging goals. And so in no way am I insinuating that any of the current more traditional assessment tools are in any way ineffective or don't provide value. But the main reason why we brought or created the FitAssessment is because we wanted to provide individuals with a single experience, a one-stop shop where they could come and get this full understanding about their body. So that again, they could use that information to really understand what it all means and how it reflects their current goals. And so with the FitAssessment, the measurements that we focus on are things such as the waist to hip ratio, which is a measurement of the circumference of the waist to that of the hips. And so waist to hip ratio is a very important indicator in health, as well as the ability to develop chronic disease or ailment. Our FitAssessment also provides information about waist circumference, which is a measurement of the body fat that we carry and where it is dispersed amongst our body. And so what research tells us about waist circumference is that a waist circumference of approximately 37 inches in males and 31.5 inches in females is an indicator of a internal fat deposit, which covers our heart, our liver, our pancreas, our kidneys, which obviously makes us more susceptible to developing chronic disease and chronic conditions. Our FitAssessment also provides a number of measurements to do with core measurements. So looking at depths and masses of our chest, our shoulders, our waist, our hips, our biceps, triceps, glutes, thighs, calves. So if you're someone who within your respective program has very specific goals set that are placed on very specific muscle groups or body parts, again, you can see how all of your effort within the gym or with your diet or whatever it is, how it translates to change. Our FitAssessment also provides information about body fat percentage and muscle quality. So what's really interesting and cool about this feature of our fit assessment is that we provide it not in general across the body, but we provide it for 16 different muscle groups. So you get to see the body fat percentage and muscle quality for 16 different body parts or muscle groups. This is obviously very important for people who, again, have very specific goals pertaining to very specific areas of their body, as well as for people who are maybe recovering or rehabilitating from injury. Again, it's a great indicator as to how your effort and time within your program, how it leads to change. Amongst all the different measurements that our fit assessment provides, probably the most valuable component of it is the fact that we understand that this information needs to be accessible to people 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It needs to be accessible for you to use at your own discretion. And so with that, one of the features of our fit assessment is that all of the information you get about your body, we provide you with access, a login to a portal that provides this information whenever you need it. If you're someone who just wants to be able to compare your scans or your different assessments that you have with us as it relates to your own goals, that's why we created it. If you're someone who wants to share the information with other healthcare practitioners, your nutritionist, your personal trainer, this is why we created it. At the end of the day, for us, it's about providing value. We understand that the time, the money, and the effort that you commit to your fitness or nutritional programs, it's an investment on your health and wellness, not a cost. And so because of that, we also think that providing a meaningful assessment of your body is something that's very valuable, that you deserve that. And so this is, in essence, the reason why we wanted to create what we did, the NeuroFitness Wellness Center Fit Assessment. And so with that, if you're interested in learning a little bit more about our fit assessment or want to book in for your own assessment, give us a call at 306-993-9800 or visit us online at www.neurofitcenter.ca. Merry Christmas to everyone and happy holidays. Thanks.